American Medicine Today is proud to introduce new technologies and ideas in medicine that can be obtained when the government does not interfere with our healthcare system. Dr. Bonati's concern is that Obamacare will continue to negatively affect new breakthroughs and developments in the medical field. Dr. Bonati believes the triumph of genomic medicine is just the beginning, and by using our knowledge of genomes, it's helping improve diagnostics, medicines, and clinical practice. Dr. Bonati is also concerned about how Obamacare is being used to bail out the large health insurance companies. President Obama has not shed light on this particular feature of his signature bill, which contains a reassurance program that limits losses for private insurance companies using taxpayer dollars.
The genomic medicine is the state-of-the-art of medicine. We're working with genes for a long time now. The genes, they are like an alphabet. There are 4 letters, it's A, C, G, and T, genomes, letters. Those letters are like when you write a book. You write a book, and you use these letters and you can configure words. And those words are the ones that they spell now the need of the body for whatever the cell that needs to be repaired or the cell that needs to be replaced or whatever. That type of a mechanism is recently improved because we were able to manipulate genes before. And we were able to manipulate the letters. But every time when we do that, they develop some sort of a scar. And then the scar by itself create then abnormalities on the way that the letters were being printed. So we have an abnormal type of an information. And that's what really is the result of cancer. The problem is the genes, they start to be misread by the body. So they become old, they not become clear, and then one of the genes, for example, the G is being misread, and then is changed by, instead to be read G, is being read C, and then suddenly these cells become independent and then become with power, but cannot be controlled because it's not in the genetic material. And then suddenly that's how tumors develop. But if now we know that that is the cause and we can manipulate the genes, the possibilities in the next 20, 30 years from now that we can manipulate those genes to cure illnesses associated with cancer is probably the great possibility of the future. This is like the fountain of youth. The fact that we develop and we were able to pinpoint this, and the fact that this is now in the hands of the scientists, very soon is going to come in the hands of the practitioners, will be different ways to practice. Still is not very clear how and in which way, but you know, it's going to be overnight. Once the thing happens, it's going to be, I want it, and it's going to be there. Because first, anything will be very little exposure. Second, will be very little bad results. And will be something that can happen that you will bring your child to the doctor's office, and then he's going to go, the scientists are going to go and correct the genomes that they were abnormal. What happened with this individual? Well, this individual was supposed to have cancer of the prostate when he was 45 years old. You correct that one, the guy now goes to 70 years old, and then you found a cancer of another place there. At 70 years, you correct that one. What are you doing now? You are making this longevity. And then you are creating an individual that can bypass the barriers of what Mother Nature put on that person. I think it's extremely exciting. It's going to change a lot of the way that medicine is today. But it's going to be an incredible amount of exciting moments for medicine very soon. The problem that I see with Obama is not only is lying to the public, but at the same time now is using our money to bail out companies that they were pretty stable, that they had their insurance people, that they didn't know to be tampered with, that they have good insurance, and the people was happy with it. And now what happened is just because of his damn ego, this individual is going under the table and paying the insurance company. Can you imagine how the executives must be laughing? They must be laughing not only because of his incompetence, his mediocrity, and his cowardice, but at the same time, the people who's going to pay is exactly the people that he miserably offered to protect. That's the people who is going to be paying, because the middle class is going to be responsible for all this garbage that he created. And I don't see reaction in the middle class. Middle class should be going crazy. Now, I saw a reaction on the position of the electing new Congress and new Senate. The problem is the individuals that they are there are from the old rank of the Republicans. Those guys are so in tune with no changes happen that they are going to manipulate the whole system because they are corrupted already and they're in a system with them. So the next thing that happens is we're losing the power of correcting the misbehavior of the representatives. And we need to create a system that if these people misrepresent their facts or act in a certain way that is not correct, they should be called in action and should be forced to resign. So let's see what happens. I am very curious to see what will happen with this Congress very soon. It's just passing the money. It's negotiating with them. If you are going to do this service in the name of Obamacare and you're going to be Blue Cross and Blue Shield, we will pay you X amount of dollars, and those amount of dollars are going to be paid by the government. So it's a nationalized medicine, and it's one step more of nationalization medicine. Then the next step, the insurance companies are so dumb that they think they're laughing, but the problem is they're losing their goose. Very soon they're going to be eliminated, because what happened is when they start to create problems like that, then the next thing that happens is they start to go, we don't need insurance companies. We already have the people on these situations, so we don't need the insurance company. They're going to the first 2-3 years they're going to pay them well. The next years they're going to pay them less. The next year they're going to pay them that. And what's going to happen is going to be the doctor is going to be suffering these reductions, because the insurance companies are going to fight that. And the next thing is the doctors are going to say, we don't work with Obama in any type of a color or position or whatever. It's a painful situation. Solutions are simple, but you need to suffer the rigor of being strong to support the bump.
Thank you for watching American Medicine Today. We hope you've enjoyed learning about these new and exciting medical advancements, as well as discovering that you do not have to live with back pain, regardless of what you've heard from other medical professionals. Stop suffering and seek a consultation to see if the world-renowned Bonati Spine Procedures can help you. If you are a doctor or a medical innovator who would like to be featured on our show, please email request@americanmedicinetoday.com. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to contact us at the number below. When you do, please speak clearly and leave your name and number. You can tweet at Dr. Bonati or hashtag American Medicine Today or hashtag AMT. We respect your views and opinions and would like to hear from you.